Okay, well, I'm Tony.
And I'm Derek.
We're two dorks, and today...
It's all about me this time.
Hmm.
It has been a year since I started collecting games again. You can call it collecting. I mean, getting stuff that I want to play or wanted as a kid. It was a Waterloo video game swap last year when I started, basically. I'd call that the official start.
Yep, WrestleMania weekend.
I wanted Battle Tanks Global Assault for N64.
Mm-hmm.
I had my old N64 still do, and I wanted to play it. I tried emulating it a while ago, but emulating it did not go great on the emulator I tried at the time. Textures were all weird and stuff, so that's why I wanted the actual game. Can't remember the series of events, whether it was going to the Waterloo swap got me looking into garage sale stuff, or if garage sale stuff had me find the Waterloo swap. I can't remember what I found first and how. I assume it was either Facebook or YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But it bothers me that I can't remember what the actual catalyst to start all this was. But either way, 1 year ago, from May 29th, was when I started collecting again. March.
We're in April.
Sorry, March. March 29th.
Yeah.
Cut.
Yeah, cut.
That's the other thing, is my spreadsheet.
Mm-hmm.
We can show the spreadsheet.
Yes.
Scroll by spreadsheet. Real fast so no one can read anything.
Mm-hmm. That's how it keeps track.
Yeah. Totals across the bottom is all that really matters. Total amount I've paid, total amount I've sold for, total amount value. Value is hard to estimate, but whatever, let's just say value because I put value in there just so I get an idea. And then the total of the things I'm keeping is the other part.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, this is my collection. So this is basically where I keep all my games. There's a binder here, GameCube or Game Boy stuff, and then the rest of the games go in these shelves. These shelves themselves were a cheap find from Facebook. I think it was $20 for the two shelves. Turned out to be from a friend of a girl my wife knew in high school. Action figures and stuff, ball stuff, just complements the shelf. Let's just get into the games. Game Boy, there's nothing really great to highlight in the Game Boy stuff. There's a few odd ones you don't see that often, like Metroid 2, Killer Instinct. Buster Bros is one that's quite uncommon as far as I understand. Mega Man Extreme, I've heard it's good. Kirby's Dream Land is good, not rare, but good. I got Battle Tanks for Game Boy Color. Everything else is kind of your typical games. I think there's a couple of weird ones in here. Simpsons Road Rage for Game Boy Advance is kind of a weird one. I don't think it's uncommon, but weird. Midway's Greatest Arcade Hits, again, weird, uncommon, not uncommon, not that common to see, but nothing really too surprising or uncommon or rare in these games. Konami's Classic Series Arcade Hits is another one that's not that common on Nintendo DS, okay. And then the meat and potatoes, if you will, of the actual games in the collection. This is all kind of just, it's not sorted because I'm always at it. The problem is you're never done collecting when you're collecting video games. I could just start reading random ones.
Whichever ones are cool to pull out, throw it up in front of the camera.
Mean, I loved Mario Paint as a kid, and this is one of the original ones when I was a kid, from my childhood. And Uniracers is another one like that, which right there. Another one from my childhood, which I just like. They're not special, but they're fun games for, especially Mario Paint. I have a lot of memories making my own music, painting, playing the fly swatting game. Donkey Kong Country is my original as well. Turtles in Time is one. I spent quite a while trying to get this again because we had as kids, we lent it to my cousin, he never gave it back even though he gave all the other games in the system
Jerks.
back. Yeah.
Still worth it.
He's a dirtbag now. But,
he's not going to watch this, is he?
No. I wanted that one pretty badly because it was so much fun. And the day, or a couple days after I got it, we played it and we beat it.
Oh yeah, so
good. It was only on easy or medium.
No, very hard.
Did we?
I think so. I always play it on very hard. Like I said, if you're playing it with me, it's probably very hard. That's how you get the more continues, and I think it's a longer ending. 'Cause I think
Usually Konami
when you beat it, Splinter's just like, no way, guy.
Even though it's not technically Konami,
Yeah.
it's released by their other name.
Those
Ultra.
cases again.
What, these hard cases?
Yeah, I love them. I love them.
I do, but I can never find them cheap enough. I can't. I have a hard time paying even $1 each for these, but I'm buying games so cheap. I think these were $1.50, but I use store credit at Good Time Games for them. But I need to get more. I'd like to put more games in them. They don't all need to be in it, but the ones that mean something or the more valuable ones I'd like to be put in the cases. I thought they actually had some ultraviolet protection in them too. I thought they actually protected it from light, but I'm not positive. I keep meaning to look up what type of plastic it is and find them, because these are just like craft boxes you can find. But you need the right dimensions by length, width, height, and you can find them cheaper from a wholesaler. But then they're usually you need to order like 100 to get them cheap. That's pretty much the SNES gist of it. Mario All Stars I had to get just because it's fun. It's a good collection. This is all kind of mixed mash down here, mix of stuff. Nothing great. We'll move over to the NES side. These ones are just tipped up because these are the ones I've took apart and cleaned on the inside and everything, cleaned all the pins. I was actually going to start polishing them with Brasso. I just haven't got around to that yet either. These protective cases I also got from Good Time Games with store credit. These are down here just because they're newer and I haven't really figured it out. These aren't alphabetical yet. These aren't alphabetical yet. These are all alphabetical. So a few highlights again. Blades of Steel, awesome, fun, 2-player hockey game.
Blades of Steel.
Double Dragon 2, I really don't know which one's better. I thought Double Dragon 2 might be more fun. Got my awesome Super Famicom from Party Play Gaming.
Yeah, watch our video on that.
Yeah. Speaking of our video on that, Proteus. And then, the odd Genesis ones. I think Power Rangers, the movie, we have to play sometime still.
All of those.
Streets of Rage is a great one. General Chaos, which as a kid me and my friend called General Crows because we had no idea what the name was. We just rented it from the video store and we had so much fun playing it. General Crows for some reason came up. I think it's like there's Eagle somewhere in it, and we were just like, we can't read what it says. Crow,
well, yeah, even from there,
yeah,
it's weird. The stars in there.
Yeah. Yep. So we always thought it was Crows. Original Xbox. So I had original Xbox years ago. I got it when it was fairly new. Played Halo 1 and 2, I think, with Xbox Live online. I had a lot of fun playing them, but I sold that off because I'm like, Xbox is old now. I want a new PC or something like that. And I had modded mine, put a bigger hard drive in it, put a clear green case on it, put lights in it, and I sold it to my boss at the time for her brother-in-law. He was an engineer and wanted to play around with a modded Xbox, so that was that. And then recently I've collecting. I'm like, I want original Xbox back. So I started collecting stuff, trying to get some of the ones I had as a kid or had and enjoyed, but also a lot of arcade collections. I don't know why there's so many arcade collections in this time frame on PS2 and original Xbox, but I just like them because there's so many games in one, and some of them are uncommon collections. I believe that the Capcom Classics Collection Volume 2 was uncommon. That was the one I paid up for. It was $35 or $25. I can't remember.
25?
Yeah, it might have been 25. They actually did no tax. Or tax included, whatever. So Atari Anthology, the Capcom Classics Collection Volume 1, Volume 2, I got Conquer, which I already sold 2 Conquers that I had, but I decided to keep one just because it is fun and it's something everybody wants. I'm like, I'll just keep it. Tournament Paintball, I don't know why the hell I kept that. I liked paintball at the time. I liked that game too. Mega Man Collection, Midway Arcade Treasures 1, 2, and 3, Shaolin Monks, Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. That's a fun,
awesome
2-player,
game.
totally different Mortal Kombat than normal Mortal Kombat, but fun. Namco Museum 50th Anniversary, Munch's Odyssey was fun. I don't think I ever played Stranger's Wrath, maybe I did. I need to play Jet Set Radio Future. I keep hearing that's so fun. I have it here in the combo pack with the Sega GT on one side and Jet Set Radio Future. I keep hearing Jet Set Radio is really fun. This Bubble one, I don't know why I have it still. I should just get rid of it. But Simpson Road Rage, Worms. That's all the Xbox. My only GameCube game. I don't know why I don't keep more GameCube games, but beautiful.
Really?
Yeah.
That's your only one?
Yeah.
God damn.
I have a couple more that I want to sell, but
Oh.
it's the only one I actually kept for me. I still have never played it.
It is a good one,
Picked it
though.
up like a week ago.
Henshin a Go-Go.
So, Xbox 360. There's some neat ones. Katamari, beautiful Katamari. Capcom Digital Collection, that one took me a little while to find. Chrome Hounds, I heard was good. It's not as good as I thought. Death Smiles was pretty good. Short but good. Dreamcast Collection. I've never played these games on Dreamcast, so, well, I've played Crazy Taxi.
Crazy Taxi, yeah.
Yeah.
Space Channel 5.
I've never even played it.
It's a dance game,
Oh,
rhythm
it's
game.
shitty, but Crazy Taxi and Sonic is really the only reason to have that. My Doom 3 BFG edition still sealed, which Tony was wanting, but I don't want to unseal it.
Yeah,
It was cheap. I think I got it for like
$1 at
$1.
Source.
Yeah, the Source. Halo Anniversary Collection. Connectables. Sean had fun with that, but he needs to get a little older for that. Ultimate Alliance. Midway Arcade Origins. NAMCO Museum Virtual Arcade. Konami Classics Volume 2. They were supposed to have both, but the one wasn't in the case. I really still think Oni's Exit is underrated for the price. Like, it's got a good price. Usually it's like anywhere from $1 to like $7 retail places.
Yeah,
And it's
really.
it's a fun game.
Yeah, $3. I bought it twice.
Yeah, actually I did too. I have another one over there sealed.
Yeah, I bought it once to play, and then I bought it
gotta
again
try
because I
these.
wanted the case.
We still need to try this co-op.
Yeah.
Raiden 4. Scream Ride was fun actually, and that was really hard to find a good price on for Xbox 360. It's actually easier and cheaper to find for Xbox One.
Really?
Yeah.
Strange.
It was one of those, you know, late in the release of Xbox 360, I'm pretty sure.
So it came out for
So
gold.
it's still like $25, yeah. Simpsons game, I don't know why it's so desirable. I think it's uncommon. Genesis Ultimate Collection, good one. It's a good one. Xbox Live Arcade and Arcade Unplugged. I like these. They're just little collections. There's a third one I want to try and find too. Oh, I do have one more GameCube game. I have a different spot. NAMCO Museum. I remember buying that.
I have that for PS2.
Yeah, I have it for Xbox right here.
Oh, Jeebus.
And PS3. DuckTales Remaster, I still need to try. I think DuckTales is so good. You don't like it?
Oh, I downloaded it for the Xbox and it never.
Everybody keeps
Never
saying
saw the light
DuckTales
of
is
day
so
again.
Good, and other people say the remake's good. So Eat Lead, I keep hearing, is a fun, humorous parody type game.
I keep
I gotta
seeing it.
try it. I gotta try it. That sounds like a good one to do a video of.
I keep seeing it like
I forgot I
Pico's
kept
on.
this.
And
I
shit.
have enslaved. I got it for $1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you said that was pretty good.
It was
not my
okay.
style, but
It was.
good.
I wished it was something
Still
else.
gotta
though.
go back to Shadow Colossus.
Oh,
I
God
couldn't
bless
do
it.
I
Great
couldn't
game.
do it. It pissed me off. Anyway, Katamari Forever. Little Big Planet, Little Big Planet. Little Big Planet 3 for PS3 is hard to find as well. Apparently it runs like shit as well.
Oh.
Yeah. PlayStation Battles, Skylanders. Another one of those. Simpsons game. Sly Collection.
Oh, you
I
have it
really
for
like
PS3
all the
and 360.
HD collections. I like all those. Sorry, was that?
The Simpsons game.
Yeah, I know. I have it for both. I actually just saw it for GameCube the other day, I think. Pretty sure. I thought about getting it. Another trilogy. I'm gonna try Splinter Cell. This game's really fun. Bleach, Soul Resurrection. That was like a slashing game. It's almost like a beat 'em up, but slashing.
Hack and slash.
Hack and slash. It was fun, and it's a really expensive game. I gotta find a case and manual for it. I just found it. That's the one I got. That stack at a garage sale. Remember that stack of loose discs?
Yes.
And some of them were scratched, some of them were all right, and I paid like $25 for like 40 games, I think. But that was a really fun game. So this is the bottom shelf. This is, I don't know, it's not the bad stuff, but it's the stuff I don't grab as often, probably. These are just box and manual from a friend of mine. They were his growing up, and I want to try and complete them now. He sold the actual games for monies, and I want to try and find them now. So Earthworm Jim and Super Mario RPG. These are all complete. Altered Beast, played tons of Altered Beast, Earthworm Jim, Aladdin, Echo the Dolphin, Sonic 2, and X-Men. For Genesis, I want to complete that, so this kind of goes with this, that I want to complete it. This is just an extra Genesis game, so it doesn't matter. A little Atari collection, it's nothing special, and my Atari doesn't work anyway, so I gotta fix that. PSP collection. I don't know, PSP is fun to collect for. It's not an expensive system. It's not a new system, but it's fun. A lot of collections for it. So Sega Genesis Collection, the Atari Classics Evolved, Midway Arcade Treasures Extended Play, Wipeout Pulse, Me and My Katamari, NAMCO Museum Battle Collection, Hot Pixel, which is kind of like a Wario.
Excuse me.
Which is kind of like a WarioWare type game where you use like a bunch of mini games that you have to figure out as you go. Capcom Classics Collection Reloaded. I still need to get the remixed one. Just need to find the right price on it. Worms Open Warfare I got. That's a PAL one from Europe. I got it with this one because I think they were like together for $5, I think. Taito Legends Power Up. This is also PAL, so European. I wanted it, couldn't find it.
What do you mean?
PAL, so it's European TV standard instead of North America where we use NTSC for TVs and screen resolutions and refresh rates. Either way, it's a European game. It's from Europe. Luckily the PSP plays games from Europe.
Oh.
It's region free, so you don't need to worry about where it's actually from. That's why the rating system is different. But I wanted this one. I found this one at a thrift store before this, but the problem with this one is there was no disc. Someone had stolen it out of the case. And I got the case and manual for $2, which is still worth it. Hoping to complete it, instead I found this one, the European one. So if you see the one that's yellow, and the disc is yellow and the manual is yellow, that's the European one. People sell it not knowing. This guy didn't know he had the European one. PS2 games. I'm not a huge PS2 collector because I didn't have a PS2, but my collection's grown anyway. Mostly because there's some good games on it, and some things that I always wanted to try. Atari Anthology. Army Men, Sarge's Heroes 2, I want to try and haven't yet. Activision Anthology. The Bully, I think I tried it once and didn't really enjoy it, but I grabbed it because it was cheap at a garage sale.
I've never played it. Not that I haven't wanted to. Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those that I just skip.
Burnout, I need to get the manual or the case and manual for that someday. Burnout 3 Takedown, I forgot I even have that. I want to get it for original Xbox. Family Game Night, I don't know how the hell I have that. I need to try it. Gran Turismo, Grand Theft Auto, Harvey Birdman, I have it. I had tried the demo on PSP, and it was kind of fun, but it's basically like you're playing an episode of the show. Not that fun. Katamari, Democracy. Oh my god.
Democracy?
Demasi.
Katamari Damacy.
Katamari Damacy. I'm gonna screw that up every time. Anyway.
Dumassy. Just think about that.
Dumassy.
Dumassy.
Me. Midway Arcade Treasures 3. I only have 3 for this. It was just the right price. I think you found that one for me. Or was it GameCube one? I forget. Anyway, NBA Jam. Still haven't tried it on PS2 to see if it's any good. I also had it on Wii, but I sold that one. Someone offered me the right price. $15. NAMCO Museum 50th anniversary. Onimusha. I just got a good price on it, so I kept it. It's worth something. Not much. Simpsons Hit and Run. Sonic Mega Collection Plus. Spider-Man I just want to try because I remember it being a really fun open world game. Running around and... Super Monkey Ball. I never really played Super Monkey Ball, but I wanted to. Taito Legends 2. This game has an interesting story too. Like this one was released on PS2 and original Xbox, and that's all good, fine, and dandy. It did well, so they came out with the second one, but the second one never made it to Xbox. So you cannot find this on Xbox unless you're in Europe. Then it was there. For some reason, it just wasn't released in North America. So that's a thing. I searched for it for a while because I kept seeing it on lists because people are like, "Oh, this game's on both systems," but I could never find it for original Xbox for some reason. Only the first one. I wondered why, and I finally did a little bit of research and figured it out. And also, the first one was less common to find for original or for PS2 for some reason. But it's not rare. I just never see it. Maybe it's just picked up all the time. Transformers. I don't think I ever played it yet. Twisted Metal Black. Just wanted to have a Twisted Metal game. I got to find the older ones.
Twisted Metal 2.
See, I'm not sure whether Ultimate Spider-Man or Spider-Man 3 was better, so I kept both for now. And We Heart Katamari. I got some loose discs. Oh, this is your old demo disc from Cynthia, Final Fantasy VII. I got Tekken 5.
Great game.
Tekken 5?
Yep. And Final Fantasy VII, that demo. It's fun.
Cynthia said you guys beat that so many times.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we got original PlayStation games. They're not very fun to look at, so I'm not going to bother trying to make it viewable, but Activision Classics. Forsaken. I loved Forsaken on PC and N64, so I got it for PlayStation because the price is right. Motor Tune Grand Prix, Tony.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of your guys' games you guys like. I actually saw it on a Hidden Gems video. I forget which one.
Yeah, it was a good game.
Yeah, like fun tune race car game.
That is my copy.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I don't need them.
Cynthia says it's hers.
Yeah, I pretty much gave it. I was like, I don't need these anymore.
Pack. I don't know why I have Disney's Pooh Party. I think it was just try with Sean.
No, that's Cynthia's.
That was Cynthia's.
Yeah, that was a gift.
Okay. NHL 99, that was Cynthia's, I think, too. Death Trap Dungeon, that's Cynthia's.
Yeah, that was a good game, too.
Destruction Derby Raw.
No, never heard of it.
I had never heard of it, but I wanted a Destruction Derby game, so I picked this up at a garage sale. It was cheap. Spyro, You're the Dragon, that might be Cynthia's, too.
Yep.
You Don't Know Jack. I loved You Don't Know Jack. That was so fun. I need to play more of it. It's just a fun, weird, quirky quiz game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I didn't know if you knew.
No,
and this
be clever.
Awesome thing. Where's the garbage can?
Yeah. You took that out of the garbage?
All right, Wii games.
You just can't get rid of it. It's like the fucking singing frog.
Yeah.
You can't get rid of them.
Never gonna get rid of it. So, Wii games. Arcade, Shooting Gallery, D-Blob, EA Active, Alablitz, I keep hearing is good. Fortune Street, I still haven't actually even opened. It's sealed.
Oh yeah, what the hell is that again?
So this is like a Mario Monopoly, kind of. So it's like Mario Party, but just different. And I heard it was actually really good.
Monopoly.
It's also fairly uncommon. I mean, you can find it, but I don't know if people hoard it or what. But I found it at the source, and it happened to be sealed, but the thing wasn't completely sealed.
Well, you're gonna open it up anyways to play it.
I'll eventually open it up and play it.
Someday.
Yeah. Ghost Squad. I don't know why I bought this one in such rough condition. The case is so faded and dirty and shit, but and it's got a sticker on it from a rental place. I was looking for it for quite a while for like $5, and I think I found it Beco's on for $6.99. So I picked it up anyway. And then I found it really good condition, like 5 places right after.
Light cord.
Yeah. And then Beco's on again. You order games to come in, and then they get there and there's no manual. And the case has like dents in the back.
Oh yeah.
I should have said no, but I wanted the game. But it's $25.
Yeah.
I feel ripped off by that one. But
yeah. For
they've
games,
they've given me good enough deals like the SNK.
That's where I'd be like, no, I wouldn't take advantage of the delivery service unless I saw it, right?
But I could just go there and say, no, this is in too rough condition. You guys didn't have it described, and I could just say no. I'm sure they'd be okay with it.
I guess.
They just put it on the shelf, right? What the hell do they care? They didn't lose out. But it kind of sucks. I want to try saying no one time just to see if it's in bad condition. But Mushroom Man, I keep hearing is good. Never tried it. NAMCO Museum.
I picked that up
Remix.
for you.
Did you? Oh yes, you did.
Yeah.
Fairway. NAMCO Museum Remix and MEGAMIX. The MEGAMIX has more games.
I was busy that day. What was it? Boxing Day or Black Friday? Boxing Day. Yeah. Because it was the sale, and I was going around to all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were there anyway, so.
Yeah.
So MEGAMIX is harder to find. Has more games on it. Doesn't even say how many. Yeah, this one's 14 games. This is 24 games.
MEGAMIX and Museum.
NAMCO Museum MEGAMIX and NAMCO Museum Remix.
Oh.
But the MEGAMIX is hard to find. I ended up buying it on eBay, paying a little bit less. I think it was the best offer, so I offered him a couple bucks less. It was expensive. But then after I bought it again, I found several deals. I just hate waiting sometimes. I like to get it.
I thought you said you sold NBA Jam.
Oh yeah, no, he didn't show up. That's what it was. I was thinking I sold it, but that guy didn't show up. It was my N64. There was two wanted ads I saw posted on Kijiji like the same day. One was for NBA Jam. He wanted it for Wii. And the other one was for Mortal Kombat Trilogy for N64, which we tried, and I'm like, this isn't all games in one. This is all characters from all games in one game. So I didn't really want it, and that guy was willing to pay. I think he paid $15, and I paid $5 for it or something like that.
Nice.
So this guy was also going to pay $15 for that, but he just never showed up and never answered emails, so I don't care. I'll keep it. Sin and Punishment, another on-rails shooter that I want to try along with Ghost Squad. I keep hearing it's really good, so we need to try that sometime. SNK Arcade Classics, so that's another Beat Goes On, did good, you know. It shows up in stock on one store from my wish list, I order it, get it in, and it's as good as or better than I could have imagined. And for a decent price. I think that might have been $24 as well. Turtle Smash Up, that was from this guy over here.
I got rid of my copy.
A long time ago.
Yeah. Christmas, some sort of Christmas.
Getting that for Cynthia. Smooth Moves, I keep hearing is really good. Still haven't tried it out. I think I found that at a garage sale or some store. I can't remember. We Play, that was a Kijiji find. I keep hearing that's a decent game and not very easy to find. Mad World I wanted to find for $5 forever, and I finally did.
Great game.
We Play Motion, again, not that many.
Terrible game.
Mad World?
No.
Oh, We Play
I said
Motion?
great game, and then you got
Okay.
Wii Motion, terrible game.
And this is a terrible game.
Oh yeah? It's not good?
No.
Aw.
Value Village find.
Still.
It was okay, but I don't like the controls on it very much.
I passed up at
Oh, and then the two best ones.
seeing it at a... Oh yeah.
This one's again from some guy behind the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Some serial killer behind the camera. Yeah. Awesome collection. I haven't even opened it that many times. I think I've only opened it.
It's got that booklet in there too.
Yeah.
History
it's
of...
got the CD, audio
Yeah.
CD as well.
It's fun driving around to that.
Oh, really?
Windows down.
That's a good one. That one I got with store credit at Beco.
Yeah,
Good
that's
Time Games
that's
as
legit,
well.
eh?
But I did
How many?
find
How many are on
cheaper.
there?
6. Let's see. Yeah, 6. Kirby's Dream Land, Kirby's Adventure, Kirby's Dream Land 2, Kirby Superstar, Kirby Dream Land 3, Kirby 64. I forgot, they're actually going to do a Kirby game. It's Kirby's Return to Dreamland? I can't remember. For the Cartridge Club game, they're going to do Kirby's too. I should do that. Alright, let's do N64 here. So I got the end labels. I love these end labels. They're made by a guy out of Toronto. I can't remember his name. I can put it down below. There's no easy way to contact him, though. I got it at the Waterloo swap from him. He sells the full set. I think it was for $44, I think.
44 for how many?
For the full set of NTSC, like North American.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So,
every N64 game
yeah.
ever. Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's good. I didn't get the full set, though. I was cheap. I think I got one sheet of my own choosing. I just gave him all the list of games I may ever have, which, of course, didn't include all the games that I have. I think this one here, South Park Rally, I didn't have on the list. Anyway, highlights of this. Ocarina of Time. I'm not a huge Zelda fan, but Ocarina of Time, in high school, I put a lot of time into that with a friend. I think I borrowed it from a friend, and we played together a couple times. It was fun. Forsaken 64.
Damn that water temple.
Yeah. That was actually where I got stuck for quite a long time, but it was not where everybody else gets stuck. It was some door under the water I couldn't find. Yeah. Mario Kart, Cruisin' USA. I do have Cruisin' USA. I was wrong. Sorry, Bill. WCW. We gotta play some WCW and WWF games. Especially WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm. WrestleMania week.
GoldenEye. Shitloads of time playing GoldenEye. I used to play a lot of Diddy Kong Racing, and I tried it again recently, and I am disappointed.
Yeah, I hate when that happens, eh?
Yeah.
I did the same thing when I played it on the Xbox, the emulated one you gave me. I was like, huh, this is not what I remembered.
Yeah, I like N64, but going back to it, it's not as good as I remember.
Yeah, it's a little tough at some.
So back to Atari.
It's a rough go.
My complete inbox Atari Extraterrestrial. I believe it's complete. I have no freaking clue what's supposed to be in here.
E.T. You dug that up from the deserts of the Nevada desert.
No. I got it before that was cool. I got it with our Atari at a garage sale. The Atari doesn't work, so I kind of paid just for this, and it was only $35 for that and most of the games.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll fix the Atari eventually when I get time to work on that Atari Junior. Then on to our Pokemons. So my wife's original Pokemon Blue, complete box, and I got the box and manual for this from a friend, and then the game from a bundle I bought. So got my own complete box Pokemon.
Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all.
Some Nintendo
Pokemon.
DS and 3DS. There's only one 3DS game. Ultimate NES Remix. I bought that for Beat Goes On. Paid a retail price for that. I think $25, but it's harder to find, so I wanted to get it before it's gone. D-Blob 2, Exit DS, Worms Open Warfare was $1.50 at EB Games, so random. Mario Party DS, $5. NAMCO Museum DS, don't remember. Scribblenauts, that was when Scribblenauts Collection, and Battleship, I think we got those ones at Real Canadian Superstore.
Superstore, yeah.
The clearance area. Sonic. Classics Collection, that was another Beat Goes On. And then Pac-Man, something roll. What is it?
Pac-Man.
Pac and Roll, that's the
Tuck and roll?
Oh. Yeah, that's the sum of my collection of games anyway. Then there's a whole bunch of accessories and systems. We'll take a look at the systems as well. We'll go through them quickly. This is the area where we play the games. it is not final setup yet. You know, it's always a work in progress, especially when you get new consoles. Still want to get that Atari fixed and set it up. So that's probably when the Skylanders will go on a shelf. But this is essentially it. My original Xbox, or my original N64, a modded Xbox, original Xbox. My son's VTech, V-Motion, just because, why not? He wants to play it too. The Wii with the Wii optical disc emulator, so you don't need to pull your discs out. You can rip into a hard drive and load them as you need them. My $35 Xbox 360 Slim with the Kinect that I got at a garage sale, controllers and everything, and then my Retron 5 $90 find, which I, you know, paid for with stuff that I bought and sold. My PS3, which I bought before I got into video game collecting again. Just my wife and I bought it when we bought the TV after we were married. PS2 Slim. No reason to have a full fat one. There's no benefit to it. The Slim is a good system. I mean, they're not the best build quality, but
they're so small, yeah.
Yeah, they're nice and small, solid, lots of functionality, and kind of easy to find parts for. The external power brick is, you know, less room here, more back there.
Works as a DVD player.
Yeah, works as a DVD player, but
so small.
Lots of options.
Yeah, lots of options for that.
Just networking here to network them all together on the Wi-Fi or on the wire network, just mainly for the newer ones, right? The switcher. This is a component switcher to do component cables for currently the Xbox, the Wii, the PS2, and I think that's all. Yep. And then a composite switcher to do switching between the VTech and the N64. That's all that's hooked up to it right now. It used to have the Wii and the PS2 hooked up to it, but I, you know, put them higher quality because it's possible. Why not? And then Skylanders. Those are just Skylanders that we've been collecting as we find them cheap and with games and stuff. So that's essentially everything. The TV's nothing special. It's a Samsung 42-inch non-smart TV because smart TVs weren't out at the time we bought it. The other one's upstairs. It's a smart TV, but this is the gaming one. The other one's the TV. Alright, so this is the controller and consoles we aren't using and stuff area, handhelds. This is basically for display, but also for use. So that's the benefit to this area. Well, you can tilt down and
back to action.
So essentially N64, PS2, PS1. There's more, but they need to be cleaned. These are where I'm going to put the fight sticks when they're fixed. I have 2 more to fix. Retron, PS3, but some PS3s are over there. Original Xbox, but there's more, need to be fixed. GameCube, Wii, SNES, nothing and nothing yet. This is just wiring for all the chargers and stuff. Cynthia's original PlayStation 1. Nintendo, not my original or anything like that, but I'm keeping one. This is my original, but with a replacement motherboard because my original motherboard died. And then the mouse pad. And then handhelds, you know, keep them here. This one will eventually have a wiring for a charger as well. You bought this for Cynthia. And then Cynthia had,
Frogger.
She thought she had this when she was a kid, but it was apparently the second one you said?
Yep, it was mine.
So, yeah, you guys had one. So
Still
we picked
do.
that up. And I had one of these as a kid, but we got rid of it, probably garage sales. So I wanted to buy it again. It was cheap. That's this whole area. And then we got, you know, our Mario Karts that we'll pull out in the summer and drive around that we got for 20 bucks each on clearance. Photo frame, of course, will have photos. Charger for Xbox 360 controllers. Battery 360 controller batteries. This station is really cool for charging for PS3 controllers. I got that for $1.96 at EB Games, so I'm gonna keep my eye out for more of those. And the battery cord, the power cord that came with it is actually a PSP 3000 charger. So for $1.90 for a PSP 3000 charger, let alone the mount and the little things that hook onto the Xbox or the PlayStation 3 controllers, well worth it. I hit the button. Just charger for my PSP and my docking station for my 3DS and docking station for my wife's DS, and there's another docking station for my DS that's the same as this. I just need to find it. And then, you know, accessories and the other Mario Kart. That's it.
Painted picture.
Oh yeah, I'm a painted picture. My wife painted for me for Christmas under the tree. Was an artist kind of in school, so she, you know, wanted to do something that meant more than just going out and buying something. So she wanted to make this custom for me, and we were already planning on doing this, so it was appropriate to have this right beside. The only thing that's missing is the Atari controllers and Genesis. So Genesis will play on Retron. I'll probably get a Genesis sometime and throw it down here, and then get the Atari hooked up. That's it. Oh, I'd love to get a Dreamcast as well, someday. Plus the controllers look cool for a picture, right? Mm-hmm. So break it up and add a little more white into it too. But, yep, neat, awesome painting. She's the best.
That's all, folks.
Yabba 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 yabba, that's all, folks. I'm tired of shitty cheap lights that I made myself.
Every day.
Yes. I made them every day.
Yeah, every day.
Well, that is the end of my collection from last year. Hopefully the spreadsheet shows you what it's all worth. I can't remember how many thousands of dollars right now. It'll show right down here.
Now they can break into your house.
Yay!
You gotta find out who he is first.
Yeah. Quit challenging him. Yeah, that's my video game collection and systems and more stuff that is off, not seen because it needs to be sold, fixed, whatever. Yep.
Alright. That's it. Did you like it?
If you liked it, like it.
Did you like it? Like it?
Hit the button. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button. I don't care. Either way, it's you telling us something.
Yeah.
Subscribe if you're not subscribed, because otherwise you won't see our new videos.
Yeah.
And how are you going to see our new videos if you don't subscribe?
Lots more new videos, more collections.
Yeah.
Whether you like them or not.
Well, if you don't like them, I won't make any more, but he will.
Mm-hmm. I got lots more stuff. We haven't even touched on my tissue collection.
Oh, used tissues.
And nose goblins. It's Ren and Stimpy.
Yes, that makes sense.
Alright, follow us on Instagram and the Twitter and this guy. Twitter this guy here.
Can't Twitter this guy because he doesn't use it.
I don't twit. I don't twit.
You are a twit.
I don't. I'm a twit because I don't tweet.
Twat. What?
Yeah. I'm Tony.
I'm Derek.
We're two dorks. Ooh, ooh. I don't like that. And my pillow smells like shit. Maybe left hand.